All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Different Ends of the Spectrum. My name is Brendan Donahue,
My name is Carter Donahue.
and you may be noticing we are wearing the same shirt. We actually got these last week. We went to Colorado Springs, Colorado, right?
Yeah.
And what were we celebrating?
Mother's Day.
Yeah, today is kind of a Mother's Day edition of Different Ends of the Spectrum. We were out in Colorado Springs. We went to the USA Olympic campus where we saw
Training center.
the training center. Yeah, what sports are being played out there?
I don't remember actually.
Boxing, right?
Yeah.
Wrestling, swimming, what else? Shooting.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, mostly indoor sports.
Yeah, they said most of the winter sports.
Yeah, some winter and some indoor sports. So as kind of a Mother's Day edition, we thought we'd ask a different question today, which is who is the best mom in a movie all time? And so obviously you have a great mom, right?
Yeah.
But just in movies, who are your favorite moms of all time in movies?
So my list is
You have a top 5?
Molly Weasley from Harry Potter, Sarah Connor from Terminator,
Yeah, she's toughest.
Ellen Ripley from Alien,
Sigourney Weaver's character, yep.
and Elastigirl from Incredibles.
Yeah. Any other
And
ones?
I also have Emily Blunt from Quiet Place.
Oh, that's a good one too. We have a lot of the similar ones. So my top 5 was I had Sarah Connor to me is the number 1 of all time. I had her. I did also have Emily Blunt from A Quiet Place. Pretty good. We didn't see each other's lists until just now. I also had Elastigirl, who I think is pretty cool. The Holly Hunter character from The Incredibles. And then my original ones I had Sandra Bullock's character from The Blind Side. I thought she was a great mom.
Yeah.
And then the last one I had is Sally Field from Forrest Gump. She was great in that movie.
Yeah. That's your top 5.
That's my top 5. So those are the best moms all time in movies. And please, and put in the comments your favorite mom character of all time, right?
Yeah. Remember, put that in the comments. Your favorite mom in movies.
Yep. So that's our Mother's Day special edition there. But this movie we saw today, not today, but the movie we saw for this week was what?
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2, which is actually our second movie this year already
That's a video game.
Yes, based on a video game. Pretty cool, actually. It's a pretty cool genre. So, speaking of that, do we want to talk about our favorite video game movies of all time?
Okay, my top 5 is Five Nights at Freddy's, Uncharted, the first Mortal Kombat movie, Gran Turismo, and Sonic Hedgehog 2.
Yeah, that's a good one. So the most successful video game movie of all time is the Super Mario series. So the original Super Mario movie is the all-time best-selling video game movie of all time. And the second one, which we just saw a couple weeks ago, Super Mario Galaxy, I think that's like third all-time. So those definitely are 2 of the top video game movies of all time. I also liked Sonic the Hedgehog one was pretty good. I liked I thought one of the coolest ones, and I'm not a Minecraft person. You're more Minecraft than I am.
Yeah.
The video game. But I will say the atmosphere and I thought the Minecraft movie was really cool.
Yeah.
People went crazy for that movie every time a character popped on the screen.
Especially Jack.
Yeah, especially Jack. But my favorite video game adaptation into a movie is Gran Turismo. I thought it was awesome. That was a great race car movie. So those are our favorite video game movies of all time. So with that, we should talk about what the movie we saw this week. So Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
What's it rated?
It is R and an hour and 56 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say it's R because of, I mean...
But the goreness, like, that is bloody combat and, like, some cursing.
Yeah, some swearing, but definitely very, very violent. I mean, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. I mean, everyone's fighting to the death.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, it's going to be pretty violent. So, and before we get to the preview, I think it's important. One of the reasons we love to go to the theater is we love previews, right?
Yeah.
So, want to talk about the previews we saw this week?
So, we saw... My Language is just the name of the movie. Jackass Best in the Last, which is the last movie of the Jackass franchise.
Yep, Johnny Knoxville.
And we also saw Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yep.
The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan.
Yep.
Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter looks cool.
And Clayface, which is our first time seeing that. Any trailers for Clayface.
Yeah, so Clayface is a villain from the Batman series.
And they're making it into a horror movie.
Yep, exactly. That one looks very, very interesting.
And we also saw Evil Dead Burn.
Yep. That's right. Is that it? Is that all the ones we saw?
Did you do your top 5 video game list?
I sure did. So those are the previews we saw. So so should we get into today's movie, Mortal Kombat 2?
Yeah.
All right. So want to send the preview?
Sure.
It's showtime.
Mortal Kombat 2. Get tickets now.
Damn. There are 8 billion people on this planet. And Mortal Kombat is upon us.
If we lose one more time, the Earth is gone.
Johnny Cage. This is a war to the fate of your world.
I hope your ancestors are watching.
Now would be a good time to use those powers, mate. You wanna know my power? I am Johnny Cage. Ah, whip.
Get over here! Damn.
Remember, if you fell, the Earth falls with you. Uno mas, thanks, Ed. Sub-Zero.
I am reborn.
Mortal Kombat 2. Rated R. Get tickets now. Experience it in IMAX. Only theaters May 8.
Awesome preview, by the way. So that is Mortal Kombat 2. I will say I'm so glad we saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
Great sound, great fight scenes. You want to talk about who we went to the movie with?
So we had a friend named Reed come with us.
Yeah.
And Jack, like usual. And for my snack, instead of candy, I got pretzel bites with garlic Parmesan cheese. I would give that a 6 out of 10
Nice.
for first bite impression.
I went just with Smart Water.
And I also got Smart Water. And my friend Jack got Skittles, gummies, and a Smart Water.
Jack went nuts. We had a big Mother's Day deep meal, so I avoided the snacks this time.
Yeah. We actually saw the movie on Mother's Day.
Yeah, we did.
Speaking of Jack, we won't have him for the next 2 movies.
Yeah, I know. We're bummed about that, but we'll always go to movies with Jack when we can, and maybe we'll have him on as a guest at some point too on the podcast.
Yeah, so you can meet the one and only.
Exactly. So so that was a preview. So want to talk about who the cast was?
It's really a no-name cast, but I'll mention some of the like key movies that they've been in. Like there was someone who was in John Wick Chapter 4, Thor franchise, Fast Furious 6, Dark Knight, Lord of the Rings.
So the cast was a bit of a no-name cast, but the characters were awesome though. Characters
Yeah.
like straight. So I mean, I grew up like so. To me, Mortal Kombat was one of the first video games where you actually in an arcade you played with 2 players. They each had your own joystick, and you actually fought each other. So like some of the original characters were in this movie. So like Johnny Cage, Katana. What was the guy's name? Sub-Zero, who actually he kind of changed the character in this movie. But those characters were awesome. And so, and as far as the music goes, there wasn't a lot of songs like we've seen in other movies, like by famous artists. What I liked about the music in this movie was it was a ton of the music from the actual game, which I thought was really cool. And then Dolby Atmos, man, was just awesome.
Do we want to talk thumbs up, thumbs down, or what?
Yeah, sure. What was your thumbs up about the movie?
My thumbs up was the fighting scenes. My thumbs down is I actually thought it could have been longer.
Longer. All right. That's a rare thumbs up. Or thumbs down, I mean.
Yeah.
Because I'm oftentimes complaining movies are too long.
Yeah.
That's a really good compliment. So my thumbs up was seeing it in Dolby Atmos was awesome. I thought the fight scenes were incredible. That was one of my favorites. And then the character Kano was hysterical. I mean, almost every line he had in the movie was awesome. He was a really, really funny character. My thumbs down was at times it was a little bit cheesy, borderline cheesy. And I thought the acting was just okay. So what did you think going into the movie was going to be versus afterwards?
Before I thought it was going to be a 5 out of 10, and then I believe it changed to an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That is high praise.
Yeah.
So I went in somewhat with low expectations. I thought it was going to be a 4 out of 10. But I will say it went up to a 5.5. And I think a lot of that is because we saw it in the theater in Dolby Atmos.
Was that before or after you watched the first one?
I did see the first one. I thought the first one was good. I thought this one was better because the theater experience made it better.
Yeah.
So that's our thumbs up, thumbs down in our rating. So what about, would you see it in the theater, streaming, or not at all?
I would see it in the theater.
Yep. I was in between seeing it streaming or in the theater, but I mean, just the fight scenes and the graphics and the setting, like in a theater in Dolby Atmos, was just awesome. So I would say if you're gonna see the movie Mortal Kombat 2, I'd see it in the theater, preferably the Dolby theater.
Oh, my favorite part of the theater experience was the food and like the heated seats for the people who like use it. I think it's a good feature.
I totally agree with you.
Even though the kitchen sometimes slow, since we almost missed previews because mine was taking a bit.
At times, yeah, it was a little bit busy. So that's our take on Mortal Kombat 2. We have the summer blockbusters coming up. So Memorial Day is always like the start of the summer movie season.
Oh,
So-
I thought we were going to talk about it when we get closer to June.
We will, but the next couple weeks, what our next couple movies we know we're going to see, right? So this upcoming week we're going to see what?
In the Gray.
In the Gray with Jake Gyllenhaal and some other great stars. And then the following Memorial Day weekend is the start of the summer season. And there's a blockbuster coming out. What's coming out?
Mandalorian and Grogu.
The Star Wars movies. That's going to be a huge movie. We'll definitely review those.
Florian and Grogu.
Anything you want to say?
Oh, remember to like, subscribe, and share, and comment your ideas of what else you want us to review. Old or new movies, TV shows, whatever.
I like it. So,
Broadway shows.
sure. And also comment what who your favorite mom is of all time in movies.
Yes.
Let us know what you love about the podcast. And thanks as always for watching Different Ends of the Spectrum. I'm Brendan,
I'm Carter.
and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.